Well, everyone who comes to Washington has an agenda, be it veterans, teacher groups, or local elected officials, and farmers are no different. Joining us now to talk more about why farmers are here in Washington is Scott Wiggers. Scott is Farm Bureau Second Vice President, and he is a cotton and grain producer from Fort Necessity in Franklin Parish. And Scott, welcome to This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Thank you, Mike. It's good to be here.
Well, let's talk about it. Farmers have spent 3 days in the nation's capital, heard a lot about everything from the stimulus package to what might happen to the Farm Bill. Your thoughts on what's happened so far?
Well, we've had some really good visits with the representatives and senators, and gotten some good information, some encouraging news, and so it's been a good visit up here. And it's important for us to be here to share our needs and our views with them so that they can know what it's like on the farm, and maybe they can affect legislation to help the farmers back in Louisiana.
I know one of the things that came out consistently during our meetings is the possibility that farm program payments would be cut to any producer who had more than $500,000 a year in gross sales. And I'm not sure there are very many farms in Louisiana that do less than that, because probably anything less, they wouldn't be in business. Some lawmakers have said that's a possibility. Others have told us it's just not going to happen. That's got to impact producers, particularly corn and cotton.
It would impact most farms in Louisiana. Most of the family farms that I know of are farms that do generate those kind of sales, and those numbers are very arbitrary. It doesn't take into account the cost of production or the profitability of a farm. So a $500,000 number is just not a workable number for us.
One of the other things that came up, of course, is the stimulus package. Trillions of dollars going out to everybody from banks to insurance companies. But I think there are times when farmers feel like they may be left out. As we pointed out earlier in the program, right now it's all about the money. Who needs it, who gets it, and who's going to have to give it up. How do you feel right now as we go into essentially a new farm bill that took us 18 months to hammer into place? It's not even been implemented, and now they're talking about taking money out of the thing.
Well, that's just not a workable thing for us in Louisiana, in agriculture in general. The farm bill that we have is the one that we need. We don't need to be changing it midstream, especially since we don't have the rules even written for all the programs yet. So we need this farm bill implemented as it was intended by Congress.
Well, Scott, a pleasure to have you on the program, and I'm certain that we'll be making future trips to Washington as this year progresses.
Thank you, Mike.
Scott Wiggers, he is the Farm Bureau's Second Vice President and a grain and cotton producer from Franklin Parish.